Hey Alexandra, how you doing? I'm going to take a look at your writing up here. This is quite a bit that could be done for these pieces. I lost all the files I had created since starting this class, so I figured I'd make the revisions when I completely remake the banners. I know they need to be animated. Package design and where the smoothies don't look good, and I'll talk about that. I'll just reiterate a couple of things that I mentioned in the first time we saw this work. So let's just take a look at the work. I don't think you're as bad off as you think you are. This submission for this week is actually, you're right in there. The website itself, I think this is so cool. This is your school bus. This is so awesome, man. And is that, you won't be able to see this, but I'm gonna zoom in here. You won't see this on your screen, but is that your bike and is that your computer set up on a picnic table outside your school bus? You are so cool. I love this. This is great. I don't know if I know I speak for the class. I know this is totally unrelated. And if you don't, I understand completely. But I'd love to see the bus. I'd love to see your home on the school bus. I think it's so cool. You're doing something that a lot of people wish they had let me think of a politically correct term, the courage, the guts to do. I was going to use another descriptive word, but I choose not to. But anyways, yeah, this is just so cool. All right, Alexandra Jones website. This is your homepage. Okay, and that's great. Everything looks great. I think that the website's set up good. I'm not sure about this though. You changed backgrounds on your portfolio page, and I'm not sure why you did that or why you even really think that you need to have a background on your portfolio page. Right now, I think the background is just interfering with the presentation of the work. Good job including a form. And I would say that it's somewhere in your portfolio page on your website. Oh, there it is right there. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, good job, including URL. Great. Website looks great. I think you're fine with the website. Now the banners. I think the banners are fine. Excuse me. I think this banner here is sending the wrong signal because obviously the signal here, the message is that, hey man, you need new brushes. 50% off all brush. Actually, I guess it's okay. I mean, I immediately got it, and I'm hoping the viewer will as well. I just want to check something. Let's jump in here and take a look at that image. Looks to be a low-res image. It's pretty damaged right through here. I love the idea of having the old beat-up paint brushes. It's like, hey man, time to get new brushes. But let's take a look at the banners from a little bit of a distance. I think the banners are just fine. I do. I recommend that you. I don't think you need those vertical rules right there. I think they're just more distracting. It almost looks like this is different, a different banner than this. So let's get rid of those and just use a natural end of the photo to delineate that line right there. So you know what? Do you have to animate? No, you don't have to animate. But I mean, personally, it's an electronic portfolio. To me, if I receive an electronic portfolio with web banners and they're just static web banners, I immediately think to myself, okay, this designer doesn't know how to animate or how to otherwise make a static web banner appear as to be something that you would see on the web. Um, Interactive. Linking right to the site first of all, and then maybe adding something interesting. I think that the easiest thing to do here would just be to fade that in. 50% off all brushes. Just fade it in slow and let it sit, and you're fine. That's all you have to do. What does that do, Alexandra? That just shows the potential employer, the viewer, the portfolio reviewer that you understand how to animate a banner. And that speaks volumes as opposed to just showing a static banner, okay? This piece right here, that's a good shot of your production file. You got your full lines. It's good that you're not showing ink where ink doesn't go because that shows an understanding of the budget side of production. If you were to ink these spots at the end, by the end of this life cycle of this product, you will, by not inking the areas that aren't exposed, you will save, I mean, in many cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars in printing costs. So that's smart. That's something smart. I would show this vertical so you don't have to tilt your head to see it. Okay, and then these are fantastic. I think these look just great. Just wonderful. The product shots are okay, but I don't know if I would use them. I mean, boy, this is such a tough one. You know what? Let me just hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So, anyways, let's take a look at the product shots. Now, the thing that I was mentioning is that it's not so much the color. I think the color is just fine. It's just that each one is filled to a different level, and some are all the way to the top, some are down here, and then this right here where you have product clinging to the side of the bottle itself. You don't want to show stuff like that. And I know that you said you have some problems with the issues losing files, et cetera, et cetera. But for future, just for future use, I think that um, I just think that it just looks so much better when those are uniform. And a lot of times with products, we fill the product with something else. The mock-up product, fill it with something else or use something else. This is a perfect example of why. So you would fill this with something else other than the actual blended smoothie. Do you see what I'm saying? Like maybe even like a thick, like watered down yogurt or something. You know what I'm saying? So that it's thick, but it doesn't cling and it doesn't get all kind of. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Anyway, okay, publication. Yes, I would definitely mock this up. I would print it out, mock it up, and photograph it. Definitely, definitely. I think that's the best way to show. Let me show you an example. I can show you this example. I've been using this example a lot. And this is from a former student who allowed me to use the work for exactly for these reasons. And let me show you some of the mock-ups here I thought were really good ideas. Okay, for example, there's the magazine mocked up shot. Okay, we have some other mock-ups here too. Mocked up right on a poster, right on the wall, shot right on the wall, photographed, mocked up on the wall, and then kind of dissected, showing close-ups. There's a mock-up of the magazine ad right in the magazine, photographed. That's actually a template, I believe. You might look into using templates. Those are templates. But so you can see how yes, they are being mocked up. Okay, right there again. Some other, there's the poster on the wall. Okay, there's the magazine. So you can see what I mean. I hope that's a good example of what you're looking for in terms of showing your work to be mocked up. But anyways, that's where I'm at. And good job. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. All right, good job, Alexandra. Thank you.